push it towards these things and make them fall.
There we go. Nicely done.
No! I pushed her to 100. Now I really have to toss her again. I have to toss her. Okay, I'll toss her you on this side.
Phew.
I tossed myself? No. Yes, I tossed myself. No! 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 And there's no redoing this match.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Oh well. That's it. She's gonna brag. Can toss the game now.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Siya yung nanalo. Kasi ba naman tinulak ko yung bola niya, yun nga lang, naging 100 to yung points niya.
Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier. I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred
I
here
need
from
more
Wagadu
water.
just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Yeah.
Until
Then
next
stop
time.
talking to me, Nazi.
Of course.
Alright.
A word, if you would.
Yes.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
Di ko
I
pa
trust your
masabay.
first charms lesson lived up to
Okay lang yan.
Well,
Masasabayan mo, no problem.
Wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
No.
Of course, Professor. It was
My
a
first
challenging
battle
match.
with her, I
Miss
beat her.
Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Cool. There seems to be a flue flame down stairs.
You're the new student, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm the new student. Okay. This was the other flue flame. I have nothing to burn that. I want to get that one.
Revelio.
Get this chest. Need all the money we can get. Oh, I feel that other chest on the other side. Ay, Caleb, tignan mo to. What time ka nag-start I guess 30 minutes ago ako nag-start. So, matagal-tagal to. Pati yung toilet na pa-flush mo.
Revelio.
I'm hearing it. Ugh. It's not gonna be here. And then the other side, I don't have disillusionment. I can't get that one. Okay, that will not work. And let's go to another one.
Revelio.
So confused. I really thought there would be one here. It's so loud. Bakit pala Philly Swiss ang name? Good question. So, Philly Swiss because as a Filipino represent and kung saan ako nakatira, Switzerland. So, naging Swiss na Pinoy. I really thought there would be something here, but it's not. That one I can't get because I don't have disillusionment. Oh, so many things. I remember I got dizzy just trying to look for it. Yeah, it's like, you hear bells everywhere and like, where? Where? Isn't this the trick? Isn't that the one? Okay, well anyway, the next class. So ako, McFeely. Bakit McFeely? Okay. We have to go to the defense against the dark arts. Okay. Alright, we're in the same building. Let's go. Macau! Macau. Kasi yung Swiss sa Switzerland, diba? And yung Swiss is also a nationality. So, dapat Chinese.
Perhaps
Diba?
you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time.
Macau's by China.
I get new students
Yeah.
every year,
Close to Hong
but I
Kong.
only have
Yeah.
one Hebridean black skull. It was a token for
Tama.
the great poacher raid
Awan
of
ko
1878.
kung papayagan nila sabihin nila Chinese.
Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
I need water.
Water.
Guys, age matters.
Would you mind if I go and grab some water
Today
first?
we will review a spell
I'll be
that
back.
saved me
Go.
from death at the
Okay,
hands
go
of
ahead.
dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Alright, so it looks like we have to already learn Levioso. And so, okay, alright. There we go.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember. Good. Now, well done.
Yeah, this is basic.
Very good.
Now.
But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This can't be your first duel.
I'm all of my students for this event. I do enjoy a lively duel. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner.
I didn't even let him strike.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a
Ingat baka magawa mo din sa labas. Minsan nga, parang ang sarap gawin sa labas.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing.
May mga tao kasi, pili mo, hindi talaga sila tao eh.
Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Always these assignments.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Alright, let's talk
Nice
to Sebastian.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Nako-customize din ba yung mukha? Yes, nako-customize. This time, I tried to get it closer sa appearance ko. Hindi siya masyadong nag-workout para sa akin. Kasi magkaiba yung features yung para sa mata, hindi ko mapalitan yung combination ng jaw. So, hindi sila magkahiwalay. So, yung sa first character ko dito, first and second, ang ginawa ko is like purple hair. So, talagang completely different sa akin. Yun yung ginawa ko para sa first two saves ko. Transfiguration. Right. Let's go here. I think we just have to go out. Kaya pala medyo... Ayun nga, trinay kong gawing magkahawig kami. Pero yun nga lang, yung mata tsaka yung jaw, that's the closest na pwede kong gamitin. Kasi yung face ko, more sa oblong side. Pinicturean ko talaga sarili ko. ng same expression, nakasimangot. So, oblong talaga yung face ko. Hindi siya ganyan ka-rounded
What about the
na
room,
face.
Professor?
And gano'n din yung sa
I was
nose,
thinking
hindi mo
the
rin
same
mapapalitan
thing.
yung sa nose.
Perhaps you could help.
Oh,
So, I'm hoping
excuse
more
the-
customizations para sa sa appearance.
Ah,
Kasi sa ngayon, parang
there
feeling
you
ko
are.
it's like very generic yung ginawa nila. Based sa mga different
I
ethnicities,
trust your
mga
first classes
ganyan.
went well.
They did, Professor.
Eh, meron din
I
yung mga,
heard as much
mga
from
mix-mix.
Professors Hackett and Ronan.
Hindi naman
Seems
na-accommodate.
Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something.
Anong
like
oras na
that.
pala
In
dyan?
fact,
11
Professor
p.m.
Ronan
na.
will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai.
No,
I've
we're
noticed
still
you
taking
spending time with
Sebastian.
them.
No, I don't spend time with Natty.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is
I'll
a
stick
capable
to
young
Sebastian,
wizard,
thank you.
and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
I wonder if I can already change the appearance of my gears. Yes! Oh, I can wear Hufflepuff House Fanatic School robe. Or I can already go back to the Merlin one. Or let's do Dark Arts. Maybe this time let's stick to Dark Arts. I can't use this yet. And then this one, change the appearance. Oh, don't like the pants of the Dark Arts though. Skirt. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, I don't have other gear yet. I have gloves now. Oh. And this. Okay, let's go back to gear. Doesn't bring me anything. Headgear. It doesn't bring me anything. Alright. Professor Ronan's assignment. To go to Professor Ronan. I think I just have to step out of the classroom. Yeah, he's just out here, I think. Yes, exactly.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
And I wish we
seems as
have
if
that
that
in
might come
real
in handy.
life.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic.
Magic
I
was
have
real.
arranged some for today.
I
See
don't
them
think I
through
need to
and then
play
report back
anymore.
to me. We will have you casting Reparo in
Oh, I
no
broke my
time.
friend's fence. I can fix it.
I'll start with this right away.
Fix it, Felix. I can fix it. Na-follow ko na. Oh, thank you so much, Caleb. Thank you. And looking forward to mga engagement mo. Sa ngayon, I'm posting a lot for the Swiss Influencer Awards. So, if ever regular ka tumingin sa IG mo, engage ka lang sa mga posts ko. And super important. Para sa akin, super important. Baka para sa iyo, hindi.
Revelio.
Okay, I need to use Reparo though. Collect flying page. We collected a flying page. Maybe inside. Okay.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
Done. Collected.
I trust the preliminary
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic
Pag-iisipan
charms.
ko din kung
Let
laro.
us give the old mending charm
Go
a try
lang.
then,
I
shall
would
we?
really recommend.
Remember
Kung
to be
gusto mo
deliberate
yung
in your
Harry Potter
enunciation and
franchise,
movements.
kung
I want
mahilig
to
ka sa
see
mga
some
RPG
vigor.
games,
Now,
then
wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
AXA. Ang ginagamit ko, kahit PC ako, gumagamit ako ng controller. So, kahit naka-PC. Para mas madali.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurately lashed out.
Revelio.
Yay, level 4. Oh my gosh. Alright, so that's done. The next one, I think this is crossed ones. Welcome to Hogsmeade. Check. Let's go to Hogsmeade first and then we'll do crossed ones. Can I fast travel somewhere there? No, I guess not. Okay. Then I have to walk or run.
Revelio.
Be sure to unlock those fast travel points.
What?
Be sure to unlock those fast travel points.
I'm trying to do as many points as I can.
By heart.
I'm trying. Every time I hear a ring, I feel like there is a field guide page waiting for me to take it. Just need to see where, because then I can level up faster that way.
Yeah, field guys level up.
Revelio.
There's here. Oh. Other side, other side, other side. I think up there I have to burn something. I don't have, yeah, exactly. I don't have anything else
I shall get in trouble
in my
for this.
spell set to take that, but I can Levioso something here. I have to get out. Okay, I'm not gonna go there now. Alright, let's go and meet Sebastian.
My older brothers were all sorts of
Revelio.
I spent all night magic, you say. Almost fell asleep in class.
Nice to see you, my young friend. Revelio.
Anyone has found
I'm literally farming. Farming field guides.
Well, that's
Oh
easy.
gosh. Yeah, Sebastian, I know. We're gonna go to Hogsmeade, don't worry. Just give me a sec. Yeah, level 5. Oh gosh. Alright, I think that works. And then the gear, I think I can use one of the new ones now. Or is it this one? Let's see the robe. Yeah, it's higher. Okay, and then we change the appearance back to dark arts. Okay. What does this give me? Quest. Just opened. Appearance. Okay. Alright. Good. Even if I don't have any gloves yet. Alright, let's do this.
Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
We shall.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
trapped on the grand staircase.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lace butterflies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful...
Malayo yung Hogsmeade. kung lalakarin. So this is one time na lalakarin natin or tatakbuhin natin. And then magfa-fast travel na tayo. Kukunin ko lahat ng mga flow flame. Bubuksan ko. Para hindi na tayo tumatakbo.
From the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely. To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately.
Yes.
You've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
I'm starting to remember everywhere where those pages are. We are going to speed our leveling up.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Revelio. Revelio.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits.
Yes, dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Alright, so first, I think I want to open up some of the blue flames so I can start fast traveling. This one first.
Unicorn blood will keep you alive.
Revelio.
You think knowing...
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented food.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Woohoo, level 6. Can't use this yet until I'm level 7. Robe, is this better? Just a bit.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time.
Naka-max graphics yan. Naka-high.
Well,
meron pang
Pippin
ultra.
at your
Gagamitin ko na yung ultra kapag hindi ako nagsistream. Pag nakastream kasi nabibigatan na yung PC ko.
You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art potion making?
Nga.
Rivals anything you can do with a wand.
Para hindi masyado mahirapan kahit nahirapan na.
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are
okay
just
naman yung
as powerful.
quality kahit ano
They
lang
can
siya.
heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
My supplies.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Right, so I got the rest of
Revelio.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else here. The next one I have to get money. Yes. I think we have to go up here anyway. We have some seeds to buy. Oh, that page.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley
Pero
arranged
cute
for me
naman
to
yung
plant.
avatar ko ah.
Oh, Dittany for the new
Okay lang
fifth
hindi
year.
kami masyadong
I take
magkamukha.
it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a fifth year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale.
Diba?
And this is my shop.
Ay naku, kung nakikita mo kung paano siya maglakad, para siyang model, laging gumaganon,
Good
may pa-sway-sway pa siya.
Can't very well be in the thick
Bag.
of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Jamali, kamusta? Welcome to the stream. I know I need to...
Revelio.
Yes, exactly. And coins. Yes. Good. I think that was it. Alright. Tomes and scrolls and olive wanders. Well, potion. Hat.
Revelio.
Dragon in history was losing a hand.
An inquiry.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Ano pala name ng character mo? Yung name ng character is Sirena, pero ang spelling niya is Cyrena. Tapos Ladu. So Frances yung 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 pangalan niya. May segue, di ba? Okay lang may segue. Wala nang problema. Okay lang din naman yan. Mag-collecta lang ako ng mga extra stuff na kailangan i-collecta dito. Yun. Kasi kailangan nag-upgrade din tayo. Mamaya may laban tayo eh. So, kailangan. Upgrade tayo ng upgrade. And, yes. Okay, switch. Then, this one. Hindi pa pwede. May extraordinary na ako. Kailangan ko lang mag-level up. Pwede ko na siyang gamitin. And then, yung hat. Yes. Okay. So, dahil ang pangit yung tingnan, yun natin. Oh, yeah. Dark arts tayo. Dark arts. Except for yung pinaka-damit mismo. Yun. Diba? Neckwear. Yes. Meron. Naiinitan ako. Wala naman din itong wala naman din itong mabibigay na additional na stats. Appearance lang talaga siya. Alright, try natin mag-level 7. Puro appearance lang yan. Okay. Let's go down. One more. Ollivanders. We have to get our wand. And then, I would like to do the frost wand. So, mag-dueling ako. Yee! Naalala ko na si Ollivanders. Diba? Okay. Ollivanders. Yes, we need the other blue flame there. Okay. On the way. On the way makukuha natin.
How is standing behind a till?
Gotcha. Nandito meron din. Yes. Gotcha. Lapit na! Level 7! Pwede ka na gamitin yung isang Yan. Almost. Level 7. Yes! Change gear! Let's go. Alright. Gear. Then, ang papalitan ko was, or was it face wear? Face wear. Ayan, open na siya. Pero ayokong suotin. So, gusto ko yung appearance niya. Wala. Unless na gusto kong mag-dark arts talaga. Wala, hindi ko nilalagyan ng face yan. Sinusod ko pero para lang sa stats. Alright. Do this. Okay, I need the blue flame. It should be nearby over here. Yes. Yes, over here. There we go.
Revelio.
And this one. Perfect. Okay, so Ollivanders. Wait. I don't think that's Ollivanders. I saw a page. Let's go back to the map. Tignan nga natin. Brood and Peck. No, not Brood and Peck. Ollivander. Sabi ko nga ba dito yun eh. Currently unavailable. What? Okay. Going back. Diba? Nakapag-explore naman. Ito yung Honeydukes. Kung saan yung mga interesting candy nila na bibili.
Revelio.
Wanna get that money bag. Mabilisan lang.
Revelio.
Not again. I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you.
Bali, pangatlong character mo na yan. Oo, pangatlong character ko na to. Nung bago nag-launch yung game, hinanda ko na kung ano yung mga potential names na pwede kong gamitin. So, meron akong options for first names, options for last names. Tapos ano yung mga pwede kong i-combine. Gumawa ko ng tig-5. 5 first names, 5 last names.
Well, go ahead, swish.
So, kinuha ko na lang sa listahan ko.
How odd.
Tingnan ko, ano yung mga bagay, okay.
Come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical
Wala bang
future.
buntot ng... Wala.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of
Parang
some
mas
kind.
gusto ko talaga yung itsura ng avatar ko dito.
Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right one.
It's official.
will learn
Ito na yung
from you,
pinaka-cute ko na
just as
character
you learn
dito.
from it.
Sa game.
I needed to try it out.
Nakita na ko.
And a phoenix
Ganda.
feather core is terribly selective.
Not bad.
This will be an
Tap my
excellent
shoulder.
match indeed.
Good job.
And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Ayan. May kita na tayong kalaban dito. Problema, ito pa rin yung mga ano. Yung mga spells ko sa spell set.
I officially have all of my
Kaya ko nga natanong kung naka-customize kasi. Trinay ko talaga. I did my best and this was the best I could do. Yun lang ang masasabi ko. Pag nakuha mo na yung game, makikita mo. May given sets ka lang na combinations for yung face shape together with yung eyes, and then customize mo yung color, ano gusto mong color, eyebrow, ano gusto mong color, ano gusto mong format ng, like yung placement ng eyebrows. Well, hindi. Yung angles ng eyebrows, ganyan.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep that steady and wear him down eventually.
Ah! Pisil ako dito.
Confringo.
Look out! What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done. That's right, slumbering lout.
He's faltering.
A few more hits should do the job.
Paolo, kumusta? Wala tayong episode tonight kasi lilipat yung show sa ibang channel. So, in-announce ko na dito sa Kumuan sa social ko. Announce ko kapag may bagong schedule na yung songcast and kung saan
I'd
lilipat.
say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that.
Okay naman, ito, naglalaro. Tinatry ko na yung
If you
Hufflepuff.
are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Reparo. they didn't do more damage.
I'll go and see what he wants.
One less thing for Officer Silver. Ah, good as new. Reparo.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Wow, cheapskate. This is a level 1 item. And that's all you give me? Nood ako ulit next time. Yeah, go, tulog ka na. Good night. Thank you for watching. Kita-kits online. No. I don't wanna. Ugh. So, I'm gonna change again.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle.
Alright, let's switch back to the correct robe. Okay, good.
Revelio.
You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Certainly suits you.
Revelio.
Maybe it's outside.
Revelio.
Uh-huh. Level 8. Alright, I know
Assuming
there's
it
a money
isn't
bag
a
behind
bedroom in there.
the
You might
shop,
even meet
so we'll go
Serona,
there.
the owner. She's a good one to know.
Really?
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. It is perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Yeah, we can. Just let me grab this over here.
Revelio.
Did he just leave me behind? He left me. Jerk.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Alright, so now I have my own wand. I think I will still need to learn some more spells before I do any dueling. I think. Now, will I have a quest here? No assignments. We group with Professor Fig. Okay. And now it appears. Yes. Okay, come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. Exactly. To go to his classroom. Probably because I haven't gone into his classroom yet. But I can fast travel close enough.
I think I'll miss you.
Really?
Revelio. Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is great news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
I 100% Let me just go down. KP, what's up? Kumusta? Welcome to Hogwarts.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
Good morning sa akin. I guess morning na rin kasi midnight. Midnight na. Gusto mo maglaro, KP?
Might some kind soul help me?
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Oh, and I switched the mode for the appearance of the spiders since they announced that they made another mode for those of Arachnophobia. So I want to see how the spiders will look like this time.
Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Alright, so we need...
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Exactly, so we need to do that first.
Oh, a new student would help me with
Need to do...
Revelio.
Revelio.
That life is behind me. I'm sorry.
Glad you could make it.
Leviosa.
Just over there.
Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
I want my spells closer. The ones that are
We'll
useful
make you
enough.
regret signing up.
Wait, let me change my spells. Okay, I want also up here.
There goes my wager.
It's also.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a
Or
try now?
what's up? Kumusta?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
Good one!
Nothing much. Kumusta? Eto, medyo pagod na pero lalaro tayo. Tinatry ko yung Hufflepuff na house. So, start ulit ng story, pero iba yung mga quest eh. Busier na paglalaro, sobrang. Garo yung Leviosa, yes. Leviosa, not Leviosa.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome
Diba?
challenger
Oh,
now.
pwede na mag-Hermione for the series.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Right?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Sebastian.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Only Sebastian.
Ready to get thrashed?
Yes.
Apologies in advance. Potato! Super Ball 4! Levioso!
Springo!
Levioso! Potato! Accio! Don't try away now. Levioso!
Is that all you've got?
Accio! Levioso!
There goes my wager.
Levioso!
Victory anyways. Yeah, ingat ka. Thank you, Thor. Ta-da! We won.
I gave it my all.
Full graphics. Di ba nga? Parang parang cinematic yung quality na ginawa
After that
nila.
last
Very
round,
happy.
they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing.
Wala
if you
pa
want
ta
a
sa
chance of
ultra
winning.
settings. Nasa
Or
high
at least
settings lang
surviving
ako
the
for
next
this
round.
stream.
I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Cool. Alright.
Assignment's all finished.
Good. Okay, go back to Professor Hecat. Let's do it. I don't want to run the entire way, so please let me fast travel. Professor Fig's classroom. Let's just go to the tower. Sana all my ultra settings. Pati ba nga? Ay nako. We'll see. We'll see if I'll be able to stream ultra.
Might some kind soul help me?
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it.
Welcome to the stream.
Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor?
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady. Good work. Classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Incendio!
Have to wait.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Ugh.
Incendio! Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Revelio.
Right, I think that's it. Now, next thing we're gonna do is, I guess we have to go to the astronomy room still, but we need to use.
Why don't you go and see Nurse Blaney?
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Alright, let's see. Where do we have to go next? Talk to Sebastian. Okay. Guess we're just gonna have to follow.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Of course he'll have an idea.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this portkey.
A portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light. Just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Getting something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak. Those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
It's a bit the invincible spell?
Yeah, exactly. Disillusionment. We're gonna get into the restricted section now. A-X-A-X-A. Okay. Alright, time to go invisible.
We must remain unseen.
behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside. You distract, I get the key. Understood. I said I'd get you in. Create a distraction.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key.
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Its cover, I say. Oh, Ghost, don't let her see you. It's fooled me twice.
Sure, you'd be wise to get out. It's not safe for young mortals.
So annoying. Got caught by the ghost. The ghost!
I'm sorry. Sneaky mission.
Quieter than a jobberknoll.
One more time.
How does the ghost see you when you're invincible?
I don't know, maybe she is a ghost being translucent. Also, no. I don't know. Go, 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 go,
Should be in the clear. Frosty sulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else.
Revelio. Why do you think you'll find a cure? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Silent as a grave.
Sebastian, you're in my way. Jeez.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Revelio. Leviosa. Reparo.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Yeah, I wanted to repair it earlier.
Reparo.
Oh, here comes our fight with the Guardians.
Traces of ancient magic. That's it. There must be more to this room. Where might this lead? Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Okay. Oh, these Guardians. More of them. How do I get to that? Hmm. No! Should have already been running. Why did I look? Jeez.
This must be the way forward. But to where?
I don't know, that was timed. You almost didn't make it. You almost didn't.
I almost didn't make it, indeed.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Okay. I think this is get more guardians. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Right.
Incendio. Leviosa.
I didn't see that one. Woo! All of that.
It is a book after all.
Nice, nice.
wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Moore, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful
Sir,
swirl you
kumusta?
saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
That smile looked sinister.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Revelio. Revelio.
So that was actually quicker than I thought. Well, now that we've played it how many times?
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Alright, what's our next assignment? Yes, something up here.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
I would like to have another... Oh, wait. I think there's something. Don't want to check yet.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Alright, let's have another spell. I would like that. Let's see what we have here. Cape. Successfully avoid enemy attack. attacks by dodge rolling 10 times. Incendio. Okay, so that one I'll have to do. Maybe at the Forbidden Forest where I can find enemies. Okay, then let's do this.
Champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Nicely done. Good one.
Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
All right, let's do this. Ah. What am I doing?
Find the wall. Act like a winner.
Come on. That's all you've got?
I won. What's up, Jakey? Kumusta? No songcast today. We're switching the schedule and switching channels.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Oh, Lucas. Alright, so now I'll have to go to... wonder which other classes are here. Yeah, let's go to herbology. It's my nearest blue flame. Central hall. Yes.
Just when I think I'm finished.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Place your mandrake in the new form and cut down the soil!
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Did you hear what she said? If you cover your ears already.
Yeah, exactly.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting detonators
Oh,
our
she's
bottom
gonna say
petals.
something.
Before we get started, I need to have a brief word with... I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy, or...
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your
Mitch,
classmate, Mr. Bird, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And Hufflepuffs too. At least you did. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Yeah, I just need to collect all of these cabbages. I don't have to buy. Alright. All the cabbages, anything else?
Revelio.
Huh? New level. Good. Anything else I can take? No. Alright, good.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Alright. Go back. 500 coins from
That
the other
helpful
chest.
reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Yeah, green-fingered only in the game, not in real life.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Oo, sobra. Natapos ko nga ulit basahin lahat ng libro.
Mandrakes are really relishing
Nasa pangatlo na ako.
pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Yay! 500 coins. Then I'll have a couple of gear to sell when I get to Hogsmeade. Alright, what's our next quest? Potions class. From Wagadu. Let's do the potions class one. Oh, I'm getting really warm.
Revelio.
Maybe Aura's or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Blackwood needs to from all Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, You'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
I'm skilled.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather. You can grab it.
I'll get you the Fwooper. As long as you're certain Sharp.
I assure you. Feathers aren't valuable.
Precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished. Brilliant! Take a moment to brew.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it?
And I'll tell you when this...
Wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Alright. So, Edurus potion done.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and...
Uh-oh.
That's odd. What's happening?
We have to watch.
Wait,
it's
it's
gonna
not supposed to...
explode!
Dragon Darling! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus
sadly,
potion,
that
as
was
you asked,
me.
Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
My robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
What's next? Natty. Right. Let's see what this is first. Appearance. And let's locate it. Right, let's go first to the nearest waypoint there. Anything here? Yes. Here.
I should investigate.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili Land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Vanlock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her.
I think I can hear feedback.
He was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with the students.
Yeah,
I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Alright, we're gonna start with Merlin Trials as well.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've collected some mallow sweet from herbology class.
I've been busy with my research.
You just took something.
I was like, oh, mallow sweet.
Time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Students, you can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I see you. I don't expect it.
Here comes the next one.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Do you really think you can take we can hold them off?
I'm not going anywhere with you.
That's the best you can do. Come on, you're afraid.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
There we go.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. Did you see that?
Yes.
The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is how you start the trials?
Yes.
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Don't have Confringo. You know, it helps with the distance. Ah! Have to run.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the fire sink.
I need Confringo. It allows me to do it with distance.
Less than magic too, huh?
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow suiting, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Good. Over here, there are chests in the water.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
A portrait wants to talk to me. That's okay. That's interesting.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far. The secret is do the hard work first.
These are locked. Let's see if there's any gear we can sell. Let's check. Here. Their appearances. So let's go to the merchant over here. Start selling.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Alright.
I hope to see you again
2,000
sometime.
coins. Anything else
Revelio.
I can steal?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
There's demi guys here. That it. I guess that's it.
Revelio.
Okay, so incendio on enemies, already did it 5 times. Dodging. I still need to do that 6 more times. Okay. Then I would have already completed that assignment.
If I remember correctly, wasn't that the one where you dodged all the wolves?
Yeah, I think
Right?
so. I think so.
Yeah.
As long as it's an enemy, not students from school, it's counted.
Well, wolves are predators, so they're
Exactly. Exactly.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book? And the pages?
We portraits here more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there soon, I hope.
All right. I think we need the world map in this case. Okay, so then I guess we do need to go to Hogsmeade, because then here's Blue Flame is this one. Ugh, I have to run.
Revelio.
Ah, where was that? Let's go to the one here first. Right, that should give us now 3,000 total. There's another one there somewhere.
I told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a deeracle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
You could have got us in a lot of trouble.
I'm very sorry, Father. Only she said I might earn a reward.
Yes. More money.
There you are. Huh, finally! I'll have enough for that win.
Revelio.
Ah, well, not meant to be. Also, I may have knocked over
Alright, so of that. Now we can run. There's a page over there. Grab that one. Alright, we should be loaded enough for when we need to buy stuff.
Troll the other day. I've never seen a sword like it.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an Auror.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages,